it's important that you see Anne Frank's cleaning quarters. This is beautiful. I love this thing and I miss it. But actually, I'm going to have a stand the same again in the new apartment.
How long you lived here?
Almost 9 years.
It's
So 9 years of fairly bad environment, you know. But very cheap.
How money you paid for?
I don't know if I should say it on film in case
Okay.
this ends up becoming viral.
It's a secretary.
The whole world will be astonished. It'll be like the one man who lived and paid in the city of Chicago over a almost 10-year period, 1970s pricing. Maybe a little bit more than 1970s. Well, really, honestly, it was a total gift. But, you know, hopefully my lungs are not destroyed because of it.
So Lenin.
Lenin. And then the flag from Virginian coalfields. Very important, you know. It's part of my treatise about the caboose. The caboose of history. You know the caboose of history?
No.
The train of progress is the engine at the front. And this flag denotes the men who are working on the track. Without the track, there is no train of progress. Correct? In my opinion, that's correct. And so when the train of progress comes along, that flag is used in the Virginian rail lines. The rail lines are there simply to take the coal in. Not for people, for coal. That's all, you know, 100 plus years, 150 years of coal extraction. And to this day, still running. And so my point is that this flag was probably held way back, you know, maybe for 100 years. And I found it on the rail, and I took it all the way to Chicago with me. My point is this, is the caboose of history. The caboose is painted red. It's at the end of the train. And so the red flag represents the people who are responsible for the maintenance, the production of the track. And unless their flag, the red flag of the caboose, is taken to the front of the train of progress, there's no progress. That's what I believe. And I don't think that's a communist statement. I just think it's the truth of the world. You know? They say in England, standing on the shoulders of giants. Well, the giants is all of the people.
Oh, it's you.
Oh yeah, my daughter. It's Eliza. She's a little baby. Look at her, my darling daughter Eliza. Oh man, I miss her.
So the winter hat.
Winter hat from Janelle. She did that hat. It's Irish.
Irish?
Fashioned in Latvia as a consequence of Swedish ownership. They have the Latvians make the hats, and it was sent all the way from Latvia, I think. But it's Irish wool, fashioned from Donegal. It's an internationalist hat.
Is it your refrigerator or?
Sadly, no. I like that refrigerator. It's a nice size. You know, you don't get unreasonable in terms of your intake. I mean, within reason, of course. But no, I like it. You know. There he is, LBJ, the last progressive president of. Oh, hold on, no, of American life. But look here. This is the Scotsman in his natural environment. You see the red flag flying. This is Edward Landseer. Interesting enough, he includes a red flag. Very interesting. That. Curious. Because he's, you know, considered an established.
Your shoes.
Oh, the shoes.
How many shoes you have?
Well, it's because I have elves and they like to keep busy. So they maintain my shoes, because I like their company. When you live on your own, you're happy to have the company of elves. So that's why the shoes are here.
Your books. Have you read all these books? Or?
I mean, it's a research library, isn't it? So a lot of them, of course, have been read, but some have not been read cover to cover. Some have been read because book reference book reference book. That's how that library exists. It exists truthfully for that reason. Because, you know, the people I read recommend other. That's my father.
Your father?
Huh? That's my father, yeah. And this is on the day of his death, this was planted on the shore. And by pure chance I came across it. This is very important. This is the Commander Memorial at Speen Bridge. Okay, you don't want to know that military stuff. That's another story. No, you're fine. No. It's an image from Jackie.
Thank you very much.
Maybe
it's your.
Huh?
How long you live here? About
almost 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But did you get the dartboard?
No. Where's it?
Okay, goodbye.
Where's that door?
Huh?
That door?
Is that board?
Oh, that board.
See, oh, here.
Oh,
You see, and look how the English play. You see,
I know.
and so I play the English, but sometimes I play the Scots, you see. Play the Scots against the English. I like the English win. Just to keep them, you know, they've earned their privilege. They've taught themselves their privilege, so I like them win. I don't mind.